My white chocolate fudge sauce recipe is easy and delicious. With just a few ingredients and a few moments in the microwave, you can make an amazing vanilla flavored topping that's perfect for any ice cream. Let's go over the ingredients. To make this sauce, you will need 1 cup of white chocolate chips, 170 grams, 1 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, and 4 tablespoons of butter. I am using unsalted. If you use salted, you can omit the extra salt. This recipe is super easy. All you have to do is combine the sweetened condensed milk and the white chocolate chips in this bowl. Now I'm just mixing the sweetened condensed milk and the white chocolate chips together. Almost forgot the salt. Going to add the salt now, but not the vanilla and not the butter. And I'm going to melt these together in the microwave. I'm going to put this bowl in the microwave on high, uncovered, for increments of 30 seconds. I'm guessing it's going to be 1.5 minutes total. I just took the bowl out of the microwave after the first increment. Give it a stir. I am not adding the butter or the vanilla now. Like I said, I'm not adding the butter because I don't want it to burn, and I'm not adding the vanilla because I don't want to accidentally cook off the flavor. So once I'm done heating this through, I will add the other 2 ingredients. And like I'm doing here, you probably want a knife or something to scrape off your spoon or spatula. It's going to make mixing everything after each increment a lot easier. After the second 30-second increment, so 1 minute in the microwave, you can tell everything's really melting now. After 1.5 minutes in the microwave, this is what my soon-to-be fudge sauce looks like. You can see it's still a little bit lumpy, but all you have to do is stir it and everything should get nice and smooth. Now I'm going to drop in the butter. I am adding the butter now. Like I said, I didn't want it to scorch. I could, if need be, just put this back into the microwave for a couple seconds. Actually, I think I might have a little bit more than 4 tablespoons. We'll just do that. Just gonna let, like I said, that residual heat melt the butter. But if for some reason your butter just is stubborn and does not want to melt, feel free to pop it back into the microwave for maybe 15 seconds. All it took was a minute or 2 and the butter is now fully melted. You can see it's nice and smooth. Now I'm going to add my vanilla. Like I said, I waited till the end so that I wouldn't burn off any of the flavor. You probably don't need the vanilla, but I would definitely add it because it's really gonna bring out that white chocolate flavor even more. You will sacrifice some of the color. It won't be quite as white, but the flavor is going to more than make up for that. Now I'm just gonna let this cool for maybe 10-15 minutes. You could serve it right away, but if you do that, it's gonna make your ice cream melt really quickly. So if you wanted to not make your ice cream melt as fast and you want it to be a little bit thicker, just let it cool down for 10 to 15 minutes. It's been about 25 minutes and my white chocolate fudge sauce has cooled off a good amount. Now I'm just going to stir it to get it nice and smooth again. Started to form a crust on top, but that's okay. Have a bowl of vanilla ice cream off to the side. You can use vanilla, you can use chocolate, strawberry, whatever you want. Just take it like this, pour it over. Like I said, it's been 25 minutes, so it's not melting the ice cream immediately. This is exactly what I wanted. You can see up close, it looks incredible. I wish you could smell it. It smells just as good as it looks. Although this fudge sauce would be great plain on the ice cream, I'm going to dress it up a little bit and get extra special. If you have some nuts, that would be especially good. My white chocolate hot fudge sauce looked great, and when I took the first bite, I knew that it was a big success because it tasted absolutely delicious. The sauce had plenty of white chocolate flavor, and the vanilla extract made it even better. I also really liked the smooth, creamy texture. I thought it contrasted very nicely with the firm ice cream. The temperature contrast really didn't factor in that much, I didn't think, probably because I waited almost half an hour before I finally tried it. Like I said earlier in the video, I would not drizzle this sauce over ice cream immediately because I think your ice cream would melt. I would wait at least 10 to 15 minutes, probably more like 30, if you don't want your ice cream to melt too quickly. Even though this sauce was sweet, I personally didn't think it was too sweet. White chocolate does tend to be on the sweet side in my opinion, so if you like white chocolate, I think you'll be prepared for that. But even so, I didn't think that adding this to the ice cream made the dessert too sweet. I thought it was just perfect. And even though I did add butter to this recipe, I honestly didn't taste the butter that much in the background. I would say the main flavor was white chocolate, which is exactly what you would want. As I'm sure you can tell, I really liked how my white chocolate hot fudge sauce with sweetened condensed milk recipe turned out. It was really quick and easy to make, and it tasted great. Even though I drizzled the sauce over ice cream, I think you could use it in a lot of ways. You could drizzle it over pound cake, angel food cake, you could dip berries into it, you could probably even use it as a dunking sauce for pretzels. I think that would be really good. There really isn't anything I think you need to know about this recipe. The only thing really is that I highly recommend letting it cool a little bit. Like I said, 10 to 15 minutes minimum, probably more like 25-30 if you don't want your ice cream to melt. Also, as it cools down, it does get thicker, so keep that in mind. As you can see with this close-up video, it's cooling off, and although it doesn't harden into a fudge, over time it could get to almost like a frosting, so it's definitely going to thicken up as it cools. So if you're looking for something to put on your ice cream that's not the regular chocolate hot fudge sauce, this is something you definitely need to try. If you make this recipe, I know you'll love it. As always, thanks for watching. See you next time.